It's that time of year, everyone. Welcome. It's time for Nintendo Direct, and this is the big one this year. This is all about the Nintendo Switch 2. Let's get right into it, because this is a 1 hour long Direct, so we have a lot to talk about.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
This seems to be a really unique version of the Mario Kart genre. I wonder if this is going to be open world, because I realized that Nintendo's been really obsessed with open world games recently. Hey everyone, Editor Jamie here. I'm just going to skip this section, mostly because the entire first area is about Mario Kart World, and there is a Mario Kart World, Nintendo, Direct coming up. I think I'd rather do a video on it then.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
That was me.
That was you?
I think.
So quick.
Oh,
Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Okay, so let's make this shit clear. We're going to be getting a full-on built-in fucking voice chat system for Nintendo. I'm not even going to lie to you. My first concern with this is genuinely just, what's going to happen with it? A kid's going to be abusing it. This is going to get abused so much. Nintendo, do you know what you're doing here?
Nice.
It does look beautiful. It's opaque.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job. There we go.
Oh, I could just see the Reddit comments now. Everyone being so annoyed at those overlays. Oh my god, that is a lot. That's like a crazy amount of things. The amount of lag that is going to bring. Oh my god, this Switch better be able to run perfect graphics and be able to run so many things going on at once.
Pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share.
Now this right here is a giant improvement from the Nintendo Switch, the actual version. The actual Switch, as a genuine thing, that was one of the bigger issues with the other Switch. One of the biggest issues that we had with the original Switch was that if you had a game, your friend had to own it, and you couldn't gift them the game, you couldn't do anything to give that person a chance to play the game with you. So having this game share is going to be a beautiful feature, because then if you don't have to be with your friends in real life, it's going to be great. Because, I remember when I was, trying to play, I think it was Pokemon Violet with some people, or even... Actually, no, it was, even the game, Super Mario Party. I couldn't play with my friends or my cousins because they had to be over, and half the time we didn't have our cousins come over. So this is going to be a great addition. I actually am very up for it. Nice job, Nintendo.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
But will we be able to get, ray tracing graphics if we were to, connect to our PC, or even, nicer graphics on the TV?
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Okay, I think this is my first, giant criticism about the Nintendo Switch 2. The system is really cool and all. However, the biggest issue I find with specifically the magnetics is what happens if the, little magnet inside the Switch's, thing breaks? What do we do? What do we do if that little section that connects to the Switch and, powers the thing breaks? Would we be able to? Would we be able to actually use that to, have a better looking Switch and have it work properly? I don't personally know. And I think that is genuinely one of my biggest fears. Genuine biggest fears. I don't know if that will be fixable. And also, they still haven't talked about if this is going to fix Joy-Con drift. There's no... Just because the Joy-Cons are able to connect magnetically and they have bigger stuff, doesn't mean it's going to avoid the drift. Joy-Con drift is really bad, and that's probably why I just prefer to give us a controller, like an Xbox.
Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
As much as the Joy-Con mouse controls is a cool feature, I don't know if I would use it. I think I would just prefer them giving us the ability to just connect a mouse to the Switch and use that instead. Because as much as it's cool, I would just much prefer connecting a mouse instead of using the Joy-Con as a mouse. Because I could see issues with that as well.
Pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
What? Why the fuck is that paid? That is a tech demo. Who the fuck would spend money for a tech demo? You could just fucking Google it. What? I'm so fucking confused. What is the fucking point?
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
Holy fucking shit, I was expecting a July release. You know what, I'm not gonna fucking complain, goddamn, hell yeah.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
I think this is a genuine first Nintendo Switch. Hold on, give me a second. Let me have a quick look at the research that I have here. Give me 2 secs. Okay, so based on the research that I just looked at, yes, that is technically the case. But if you think about it, Wii and Wii U didn't really have that problem. The DS had that problem. I know that for a fact because I used to use the DS all the time. And then by the seams of it, yeah, Nintendo Switch was the big time that they were able to play old games using Nintendo Switch Online, which was still locked behind a subscription service. So
With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play. So
I can already see the fear of just little children just going, hi, or someone just going over and taking over the camera while you're playing and doing something dumb. I could see so many things funny happening. I'm waiting to see something where someone just goes, hi, look at my ass, and then just full on pants to someone. That'd just be really funny. It's going to happen. That's just Nintendo. It always happens. That's just how the world works.
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Okay. So the funny thing about this I just realized is Kirby and the Forgotten Land released in 2022, around the time that the Switch was I think out for a year. How the fuck did it take them 3 years to make a fucking DLC for Kirby and the Forgotten Land? Why do they need a new console to do a fucking DLC? I've been waiting for a DLC for fucking ages. What the fuck?
Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch.
I'm not even gonna lie, Metroid Prime actually looks so fucking good. But also, I think there's something else I need to quickly mention. If I had a fucking nickel for every single goddamn time in this specific Nintendo Direct that they have said the word intuitive, I would be on the back of a fucking yacht right now. Why? Why do you need to say this word so much? Intuitive gameplay, intuitive gameplay, intuitive gameplay. I'm gonna intuitive your gameplay, motherfucker.
I've long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair.
Bro, no way Nintendo is getting Elden Ring. That can barely run on an Xbox, or even the new Series Xbox. How the freak is that gonna run on the Nintendo Switch?
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Gamecube, originally released in 2001.
Oh, dude, I fucking miss my GameCube. This is actually awesome. I'm so excited for this. As a person who uses Nintendo Online quite often, I'm so excited to play Wind Waker again. I'm so excited to play all of these goddamn games again. Yes, just yes. That's all I can say, yes. Alright, Donkey Kong, 3D Donkey Kong game. Fuck yeah. Why does Donkey Kong look so weird now, though? Like, I think I prefer the older Donkey Kong design. Like, yeah, I get that all the Donkey Kongs have been, like, more side-scroller, and 2D platformer ones, but I don't know if I like the new Donkey Kong design. It just looks wrong. I know it's meant to look more like the movie version, which is the same thing with, like, I think Peach's dress. That's also been more like the movie version now. Which I'll admit, some of them look really good, but I just don't see Donkey Kong suiting that. It feels really weird seeing Donkey Kong like that. It's going to take a lot of getting used to. Okay, so that Nintendo Direct for me was a little bit weird. There wasn't really any big game announcements this year. Like, yeah, I get it. We got the new Mario Kart World Tour and Donkey Kong Bananazana, but, like, other than that, all the other games were really just, like, already out there games. The only like, genuine original one I saw there was Borderlands 4 coming out for Nintendo Switch, which is going to be weird as well, but it does make sense since all the other Borderlands games are on there, except for 3, I'm pretty sure. But also, like, I don't know if I like the whole thing. We didn't get much info about the battery life on Nintendo Switch in that, did we? We got a lot about, like, the new features for the Nintendo Switch, but we got nothing about, like, the importance in it. We got that it works like a fan, and we got that it works in 180, and it goes 260 on the TV, but we didn't get anything about the battery life. So I had to research the battery life, and the battery life seems to be around 2 to 6 hours, which is not the best. That's actually a lot less than the Nintendo Switch itself, which is worrying. But the screen being bigger, I guess that's, like, a positive. That's a huge positive, the screen being bigger, but there is so many negatives that I can see with this, and it's really starting to overweigh the negative, the positives, whatever the word is. I'm excited to see what happens. I can't say my genuine opinion on the Switch 2 yet until it comes out in June, but I'm terrified. I'm genuinely terrified that this is just not going to be that good. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I know it was, like, pretty much a reaction video, which I know a lot of you don't seem to like too much, but thank you for watching anyway. All the footage you see in the background was streamed live on twitch.tv/JamieTheAxolotl. I do streams quite often now, so if you want to go see and support my channel even more, go hop over onto Twitch. And while I'm here giving you all these, like, small little shoutouts, I also do TikTok. I also do TikTok videos now, and post all my YouTube shorts onto my TikTok an hour after they've been released on YouTube. As well as, of course, I have a Discord channel, which the invite link isn't working at the moment. I'm getting all that working soon. And yeah, so join all those things and give me all the support you guys all love. Thank you so much for that anyway. Anyway, enjoy the outro. Have a good rest of your day.